Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot Readings. Thank you so much, Cancer, for joining me. I hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. So, for today's tarot reading, let's have a look at your love messages, your personal love messages, and also the big love energies coming towards you, the big energies that are surrounding you. Now, this reading is for anyone. So, it doesn't matter if you are with someone, if you're dealing with someone at the moment, things are challenging, or if you are single and you're thinking about the love energies that are coming towards you. This is for everybody. So let's start with your love messages first, Cancer. For those who are new, my name is Gigi. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every week you get 2 readings plus a bonus weekend tarot reading, which I will do this Saturday. And also don't forget to check out FifiGigiTarot.com. You can sign up to our newsletter. You can get a personal tarot reading. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It is recorded and sent to you through WeTransfer. And we also have a master tarot course available, self-paced, 100% online, and all the videos and workbooks can be downloaded. They are yours forever. Okay. Oh, so this has already jumped out. Let's have a look. Confusion and feel unclear about where we stand. This is the reason why this is jumped out. For some of you experiencing confusion, you don't know where you stand at the moment with you and your person. You feel like everything is up in the air and you're like, okay, what is going on? Are we together? Are we not? You're confusing me. Okay. Guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. Okay. So some of you may be in a position at the moment where you're feeling guilt. You may be feeling that, okay, I've caused a bit of trouble. I may have caused a bit of damage here. So what can we do when we're feeling guilty? We need to, obviously, the best way to admit if we are in the fault is to apologize. Absolutely. What else do we have? Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Okay. So some of you, again, you're in a position where you're feeling unappreciated. Very similar to confusion. Where do we stand? And sometimes you may be dealing with someone that is hot and cold, like fantastic one day, the next day, like complete opposite. In fact, you don't know who you're dealing with and you're feeling unappreciated. And they don't, it's like, I feel like for some of you, you're dealing with someone and they don't see the effort, everything that you put into the relationship. And lastly, we also have secrets. I haven't told you everything. Okay. So some of you may be holding back in terms of your past because you're feeling that you may be judged. You may, for example, be looked upon differently, that your person may look at you differently. And everybody has a past. Everybody has a past. We have to accept that. And that's the thing. We got to remember something. Cancer, what is in the past, that's happened. It's finished. So think about it for a moment that not everybody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Now, this must be a reason why you're holding on to these secrets, why you feel like you can't tell this person. Now, some people feel shame. They are divorced. Believe it or not. I honestly just don't care, to be honest, whether someone is divorced, but some people don't like to express that. There's absolutely no shame in that if someone is divorced. So it could be something as simple as that, where you don't want to tell someone if you're divorced. It doesn't, I mean, of course, it goes up to the individual how they feel about that. But honestly, you have nothing to be ashamed of, Cancer. So let's just put these cards back. So I'm just going to move these cards here. Okay. Initials, please. Any important initials that Cancer needs to be aware of, please? Okay. So we have E, V, L, love, A. Wow. There's still love there. This is the big message that I'm picking up. There is love there. Not all is lost. I feel like there is a relationship that You're probably wondering what's going on. I feel like this person has a bit of trouble expressing their love. Now, again, these initials may make a lot of sense to some of you watching this video. For some of you, it may not make any sense. However, though, it may make sense later on in the future, especially those who are single. I'm picking up, you're going to find love, someone that starts with A. I'm getting Alan too. Alan, Anna. Yeah, I'm getting certain names. So this may make sense a bit later on. So let's have a look at the big energy, the tarot cards. Let's have a look. What are the big energies, the big love energies surrounding Cancer, please? What does Cancer need to know? So I will be using a brand new deck. This is the Tarot of Cats. So beautiful, so gorgeous. I love the illustrations. This has come up. This has jumped out. So we do have the Seven of Cups, choices and options. Also ruled by water sign. You have options and choices. Don't feel overwhelmed by your emotions. And if you need to make a decision, make a logical decision from your head. Because sometimes we may be a little bit overwhelmed by emotions and it clouds our judgment. Okay, what do we need to know, please? Big love energies for Cancer. The big energy behind the deck, we do have the Page of Pentacles. Now, we know that all pages means someone young, and it could also mean someone acting very young, someone that's young at heart, but someone that is playful, curious, and they're still learning about life. That's the big energy. Now, also, pages do mean messages, conversations with someone, having a conversation, text message or phone call. We do have the Knight of Wands, so there's going to be some sort of movement here, change and offer with the Knight of Wands. It's quite passionate, quite flirty, and also the Four of Wands. So some of you who have been experiencing confusion, guilt, unappreciation, rest, especially with the Four of Swords. Take time to to rest the heart, rest the body, the mind. It's necessary because remember the Four of Swords comes straight after the Three of Swords. Let's have a look. Okay, so we do have the King of Swords. Interesting. So the King of Swords, what does this mean? The big energy here. So we could be dealing with someone here that can sometimes be a little bit sharp-tongued, can be a little bit like probably show no emotion sometimes, can come across a little bit cold. Those are just one of the aspects of the King of Swords. Another big energy here that for you, Cancer, you're not here to play games. You don't like to cause confusion. No, you like things to be out in the open. You like things to be straightforward. And notice that the sword is pointing down. It's all about think before you speak, think before you act, because this is, again, the King of Swords. They're in their head. It's about think things through before proceeding. Just think things through. That's the big energy here. Two of Cups, fantastic. So this is love. Absolutely. So Two of Cups is when you match and mirror someone, is when you feel that connection. You feel so comfortable around this person. And apart from matching and mirroring each other, you just feel that wonderful bond, that connection. It almost feels like you've known this person for such a long time here, which is fantastic. Let's move on. What else do we have? The Death card. Okay, so this is Scorpio energy. So what's death? Sometimes death can show, yes, the end of a situation. Because if it's, for example, if some of you that have been feeling that this relationship isn't going anywhere, yes, death can literally mean that there is the end of this relationship because a cycle ends for a new cycle to begin. Now, death can also show that the end of struggles, the end of a challenges, especially if the relationship hasn't been on really good terms. So the cycle ends and now we move on. Death is rebirth also. So I definitely feel for you, Cancer, you're going to be leaving your old life behind, leaving your old self behind. So in other words, if you felt that you didn't have a lot of confidence before, no, you're going to leave all that behind. You are now resurrecting, you are changing, you are, in other words, upgrading yourself, your 2.0 version. So think of death. A lot of people are afraid when they see this card. It's not an actual death. What it means, it's rebirth. Now we're closing a chapter because, especially, and let's talk about challenging relationships. Death doesn't care whether you're ready or not. Death wants you to move on from a situation that has run its course. It's finished. And of course, with death, death doesn't care who was right, who was wrong. We need to move on now from this situation. What else do we have? We have the Empress. Beautiful. Libra and Taurus energy. Okay, so we do have quite a divine queen here. I'm going to say the Queen of Queens. So it's about fertility, giving birth, also for some of you wanting to start a family. But the Empress is also about planting a seed and watching it grow to fruition. So think about, uh, for instance, there could be a relationship where it's finally creating a strong foundation now together. With the Empress is showing this foundation between two people is growing into a solid, stable situation now. What else do we have? Queen of Swords. Interesting. We have both divine masculine and feminine. The Queen of Swords. Now, usually both the king and the queen are people that are single, divorced, or separated. And especially the Queen of Swords, yeah, she's been through a lot. She's had the challenges. She knows what it's like to be let down. She knows what it's like for people to turn their back, but yet she still soldiers on. She still shows up. Definitely with the Queen of Swords, not the type to play games with. So for some of you, I feel like because you do have the experience of having and dealing with bad relationships from the past, I feel like for some of you, you're not here to play games. In fact, Cancer, you're not afraid to cut people out of your life. Like as soon as you see that something's not right, you like to say, okay, this isn't working, bye. Because remember, the queen and the king, they're not here to play games. And I feel the same way about you, Cancer. You're not here to play games. You're serious when it comes to love. Finally, what do we have? We do have the Eight of Pentacles. Excellent. It's about, this is a really big career card, the Eight of Pentacles. But in terms of love, that you're willing to put in a lot of the work. You're willing to work in this relationship. You're willing to put all the hard work and show that, hey, this relationship means a lot to you. So I have a question though. Do some of you, I feel like, because again, this is the card of working, really putting your input. And I feel like for some of you, your person isn't seeing what you do and you're feeling a little bit unappreciated in regards to that. Let's get some answers. I'm going to clarify this now. Let's clarify this deck. Let's have a look. Let's go further and deeper. Okay, what else do we need to know, please, regarding this big love energies for Cancer, please? What do we need to know? The King of Swords. Excellent. We also have the Ace of Swords. So there's going to be mental clarity. There's again, a few mental cards here, but there's going to be mental clarity very, very soon. You're finally going to see things clearly. You're finally going to realize what is it that you really, really want in terms of love for yourself. Because I feel like some of you sometimes are pressured by society or family, what you should do. You're finally going to realize what is it that you really, really want. The Two of Cups, also with the Four of Swords, rest. Sometimes it is necessary when two people are together, there may be a little bit situations where there's disagreements, nobody's getting along, you need to rest. Take it easy. I do want you, yes, Cancer, to be selfish and take some time where you're just alone and you're resting. Again, we do have a few swords here. There's a bit of mental anguish that I'm picking up that's happening quite a lot. The death card also with the hanging man. So, for some of you, this is also related to confusion. I feel unclear. What this card right here? The card confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Okay, this card is highly related to the hanged man. So death is coming to end that. This is a good combination. There will be an end to confusion because the hanging man, we're not moving forward, we're not moving backwards. We're suspended upside down. So during this period, this idle, feeling like you're idle, this is a moment where you need to look at the situation from a different angle. Also, think about your options, your choices. Your spirit team is giving you an actual, there's like an opportunity right here to think about, hey, there's a better way to handle this. There's a better way to do this. So this is coming towards an end. So I do like seeing this combination with the hanging man and also the death card. The Empress, ah, the Eight of Pentacles. So this has come out twice here and also here. Working on the foundation of this relationship. In order to make this relationship grow, it does require input. It does require just working together. So if this has been a situation where you and your person are more disagreeing than working together, the best way we can do, let's just meet each other in the middle. Let's just compromise a little bit. But by working together, you build a strong foundation with the Empress. The Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Again, this is the card of teamwork, working together, and also the High Priestess. Okay, interesting. The High Priestess is all about mysteries, it's about secrets, it's about using your intuition. Now, the Three of Pentacles, again, that's a career card. When you're working with someone, there is a possibility where you could start a new job, you could decide to change employment, and all of a sudden you meet someone because it's kind of like a surprise. Whenever I see the High Priestess, and depending on the surrounding cards, it's like they want to keep certain things a secret until it happens to surprise you. So there's going to be some sort of surprise working with someone that can lead to something romantically. The Eight of Pentacles, also with the Four of Cups. Again, there's going to be a great opportunity that's going to be offered towards you. Some of you may be a little bit stuck in the past, dwelling about the good old days, the blissful days when, everything was just fun, everything was just wonderful. Yeah, there's going to be a message here with the Page of Swords. So that's also the online card. You could be receiving some sort of notification, surprise message from someone. Yep, very strong air sign. So Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Also the Empress. Interesting. I feel this is really connected with this. These two are connected. Could be someone from work. It could be someone that you haven't seen in a really, really long time that you've lost connection. And now all of a sudden, something is built here. That could start off as a friendship, but it could also lead to something else. So overall, we do have a big array of energies here in terms of mental clarity. We need to rest. There's feeling suspended upside down where there is confusion that's coming to an end. There could be office romance where there could be a change of employment and you're meeting someone there. Also, use your intuition. Start to listen to your subconscious mind. It's usually trying to tell you something. So just listen to those messages because these messages are coming from your spirit team and they want to tell you something. So there are some endings, cycles that are ending and new cycles beginning with this love energy. So don't forget about your options. You do have options, choices, just to think about things differently. Thank you so much, Cancer, for joining me. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. Bye for now.